Okay, hopefully everyone is able to see that. I'll just pop over to make sure that you're able to see the title screen there, Paul, because that might have been where we had left you the last time. Okay, I'm going to presume that you're able to see everything. Thank you very much. Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm very sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm going to go through this quite quickly because I don't want to eat into time too much for my next colleague. I am presenting to you on the Taught Masters programme, the Masters in Special Educational Needs. This is a blended programme, which means that some of the components are face-to-face and others are online. It's open to qualified experienced teachers working in primary, post-primary, special schools or classes or other recognised education centres. It's very important to point out that we have quite a restricted entry route for this particular programme. It is only for those who have completed a recognised 60 credit postgraduate diploma of continuing professional development for teachers involved in learning support and special education. So the programme aims, I'm not going to go into these too much because you'll be able to find these on our particular website. So I want to move towards the end of this particular presentation where I'll talk a little bit more about what's required for applicants. So successful applicants into this programme move straight into year 2 of the MSEN. We don't currently offer a year 1 of the MSEN, which is why that postgraduate diploma at 60 credits is required. So with that diploma, you then become exempt from 30 credits, which is essentially the year 1 of the MSEN, and you're then required to complete an additional 60 credits of work for the award of MSEN. Those 60 credits are comprised of 2 15-credit modules, one on research methods, one on curriculum, pedagogy and current issues, as well as a 20,000-word thesis, which comprises 30 credits. And you will have a supervisor who will work with you closely for that thesis throughout. So the programme structure, we commence in July with a 5-day intensive summer school, and that runs from 9 to 4 p.m. It's usually around the first week in July, and we are currently in the process of getting approval from the Department of Education for EPV days for that particular programme. And once we have that secured, then we will be able to confirm the dates for that programme. Following that then, in semester 1, we have online lectures, usually on a Tuesday, and some of those in semester 2. There are approximately 20 of those across the year, and then we have one Saturday on campus, usually in late September, early October. So that's the indicative timeline, and all I want to point out in this particular time is that it's important to note that there will be some required work for you over the summer months. After that summer school in July, there's an expectation that you will engage with the literature to get your topic refined with a submission at the end of August so that you're ready really to hit the ground running from September through. So that's just highlighting again that tight time frame. If you want some further information on this particular programme, you can Google DCU MSEN, or if you're on the DCU page, just enter DC 994 in the search box and that will bring you to the homepage for the MSEN. So the next steps, the application is a little unusual for this one, and it's via a Google form, and you'll find that if you Google that DCU MSEN page. It's important to note that there's no save and resume on a Google form. So you need to do your work offline first and then pop it in to the Google form when you're ready to submit. The deadline is the 14th of April. There are several different sections on the application form. I can provide this information to anyone looking for it if they want to send me an email. You're also required to give us a maximum 500 words statement of research interest, where you highlight to us what your desired research topic is at this stage, why you have an interest in that topic, what some of the implications might be for this study, what the key questions might be, and how you think you might investigate this topic. So what your ideas for methodology would be at this stage. Now, this doesn't have to be terribly refined. This is something that we will work on for you, but we want to get an idea of what your research ideas are at this stage. Here's some information on fees, but you'll be able to get this through the DCU fees office as well. €4,000 for EU fees and 7,800 for non-EU. And there are some options there for teachers in terms of tax relief for tuition fees, the teacher fee refund scheme, etc. So a couple of options for you to look into. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing there and see if there are any questions for me, or even just if I'll pass over to the next presenter, because I know that they're waiting to join us. Any of you that would like to get in touch with me are welcome to send me an email.